What's up, guys? Logie with Bay Area Airsoft. I had told you guys in the last video when I reviewed the SR25 mags I got and a couple other things that I was expecting something over Christmas. It didn't end up getting here until after Christmas, about a month ago or so, just because it was back ordered. I was really excited for this thing when I was told that this is what someone was going to get me. I was juiced. I mean, I was just totally stoked. So here it is. Booyah! If you don't know what this is the Haley Strategic D3CR, which is their Disruptive Environments chest rig. So it's the D3CR Heavy. They had announced this back in, I think, October or November, and it was a solution for their chest rig design, except instead of in 5.56, it was going to be in the 308 platform. I'm going to take a step back and hop up so you can see. A general purpose pouch with Velcro on it, 2 pistol mag pouches with rare earth magnets to kind of hold the pistols in, these are pretty firm in there. You can kind of feel the magnets. They're not like really strong magnets, but they do kind of give it a nice hold. I need to tighten up the pulls on these and just make them a little bit tighter. Another general purpose pouch. As you can see, it's got some elastic here, and then like a map pouch here for you to slide ID, map, anything you need, just kind of a basic. And then it's got 4 mag pouches. I've got Classic Army SR25 high caps in these 2 for right now, just to show that they fit, and they pull out and they don't lift up on that little high cap opening. And then over here I've got a couple of the PMag ones that I got with that nifty little skull finger, and those fit pretty well too. You see I added some mag pulls to these, unlike the last batch of those that I had where I took the dust plate cover and turned it into a makeshift mag pull with paracord. I got to use this recently at a game down in Hollister for about 20 minutes of a game, actually using it for my SR25 before I stripped the piston on the SR25. Until I really get to field it, I'm not going to do a great review, like a huge review, but I wore this over top of a low-vis body armor that I have in a foliage green. The back side, the nice part is you've got clips on either side. You also have these, so if you have a plate carrier that has the extra Swift clips, you can clip these right into the Swift clips and then just use the waist if you need to use the waist. The part that I really like about this, which some of you guys have maybe seen before, here's another kind of shot of it, give you guys a good idea. I'm filming this on my iPhone because my laptop's dead at the moment. But we've got drainage holes on the bottom. So you can see I've got a couple of 1911 mags in there, my Major League Zombie killer patch, just a calico jack on that side. So I need to go through and tighten up all these pulls for these. The mag pulls kind of make these stick up a little bit higher. It's not bad, but it's not really that, it's not that big a deal. It's not a deal breaker either. It does have Velcro on the H strap. So as you can see, unlike a lot of chest harnesses where they do kind of crisscross over the back, this just has that H strap. The one thing I found about the H strap that I really like is that because it's got that H harness style, you don't get that pull that you get from a lot of chest rigs where when you get a lot of weight or you get a rifle sling on there, it kind of pulls and cuts into your neck. But on the back here, this panel is removable. And then you've got hooks for your hook and loop, and this side's your loop. So if you've got extra morale patches and you've got this mounted to a plate that's got like a Velcro section, so a loop section on the front, like my low-vis armor does, or like some of the Ferrero Concept plate carriers or the FAP-C plate carriers, or any of those low-profile London Bridge ones where it's got the Velcro across the front, you can actually remove this, use the Swift clips just to make sure it's got a nice secure hold, but then set it on with the Velcro, and it's not going anywhere. I actually used it on the low vis armor, and by using it on the low vis armor, what ended up happening was this was, I mean, it was secure. It was here. It was weighted. It wasn't going anywhere. So even when I took off all my Swift and did all the Swift clips on it, it was still sitting there. Shake it, run around, jump, 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 nothing. The Velcro wasn't coming loose. It's got a really strong grip to it. I'm sure over time the grip will start to give more and more. But so far this is really good. It's supposed to be compatible with all the Haley Strategic products. So the drop, you can get the little fanny pack attachment that you attach to this Velcro, or the holster wedge apparently is going to be available for this as well. I'm not sure when that's going to be released, if they're doing a special one, or if the standard holster wedge that works with their standard D3CR will work with this or not. So check it out. Right now these are running for about $200, so they're a little bit pricey, but it's right in that same price range as anything else. I believe this one was purchased from Bravo Company. Haley Strategic's website has been out of stock of them since December. The original order that was placed for this was canceled through them because of that, and then it was reordered through Bravo Company. Bravo Company got this thing here within a week of it being reordered through them. I do know they have it available. It comes in 2 colors. You can get it in the Coyote, which is what I chose because I run a lot of more civilian style loadouts. Not a lot of camo, but Coyote I feel also works really well with multicam. Or you can get it in multicam. They're going to have more colors available soon. Check it out. If you run SCAR 17, so Mark 17, or an SR25, or an FAL, basically any of the airsoft rifles that run a 308 style mag should be able to work with this, should be compatible with this. I don't have any of the other mags to test it with. I don't know if it's compatible with the HK417. I haven't had a chance to take one of those mags and try and fit it. My guess would be it's not, since the majority of other SR25 style or 308 style mags and setups they're not working with the 417 mag because it's so much bulkier. It's got that big G36 style magazine to it. But I do know the PTS LR20 mags work. The Classic Army SCAR Heavy mags fit. The Classic Army SR25 mags fit. Classic Army FAL mags fit. And I only know the FAL mags because I've got an empty shell for one. Go check it out, pick it up. You know what? I think I said $200. It was, I think, It's like $188 shipped from Haley Strategic. So if they get it back in stock, pick it up there. $188 shipped. It's like $178 before taxes and shipping. And then I think it's the same price on Bravo Company. So check it out if you get a chance. If you see me out on the field, definitely, I'll let you guys check it out if you're interested in the 308 platform rifles. You know, I love running my SR25. I got to get a new piston for it. Kind of sucks. But definitely get out, check it out if you like that style mag, if you like that style rifle, if you want the heavy look, the heavy feel of that rifle. This is, I would highly recommend this rig. From what I got to use of it, it was great. The only thing I might do is maybe it's just going to take some time with breaking in, but maybe make the pouches stand out, make the mag pouches themselves sit up a little bit higher than the pouches on the front, just for easier indexing if you're not running a dump pouch. That's what I was doing at the last game I went to at Arc Airsoft for the Tanaka versus Delta J game. The biggest thing I found was that I wasn't running a dump pouch that day, so I was pulling a mag out, loading it, I got the empty, trying to get that back in, and then pulling this out. It was a little awkward. I'm going to see if maybe the more I run it, the more I break it in, the better it's going to be. But I would definitely say check it out. The more you can, the better. I do know that there's some Chinese knockoffs of the D3CR, the regular Disruptive Environments chest rig. which is what the D3 stands for. The 3 is supposed to be a backwards E, but it's the D is also, it's 3 Ds in their training regime that Travis Haley's doing now. Definitely, if you like a low profile, what do you call it? The high speed, low drag. If you like that style of play, if that's what you're into, check this out. Check out the regular chest rig for the 5.56 style, for the M4 style, M16 style magazines, the Stanags. They're Chinese knockoff ones. You can pick them up on eBay Band. I think Evike just started carrying them under a different name, and I think they might have some on Airsoft GI, but I'm not sure. You might want to go check those websites out and see if they've got them. They're a little bit different in design. You've got an extra pouch in the front for a grenade. They call it the Stuff It pouch or something. It's got like a elastic paracord. It's for a grenade or a water bottle or whatever you want to stick in there. But then it's got kind of the same setup. I liked that rig, and as soon as they announced that they were going to be doing a heavy version of that rig, I was sold, and I wanted one, and I begged, and I begged, and I begged, and I begged, and I got it eventually. It took a little while, but I did get it. So check it out. See if you guys like it. I will do a more in-depth review, of maybe a better pros and cons video once I actually get a chance to field it and play with it. Hopefully, as soon as I get the SR25 back up and running, I'll be out at GamePod, and you guys can check it out then. Have a good one.